Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Now, I need your help. This that you see in front of you are two canning, homemade cannings that I did. This here is hamburger and this one is some black beans. Now, if you see the black bean lid, I don't know if you can tell that on camera or not, but that is starting to go rusty. The seal was fine as this one is, and yes, I do store them with rings on them. The seal you can see is still fine. It hasn't released the seal or anything like that. The ring, I noticed on some of them, see there's a little bit of rust on there as well. Where I store them, they're not the best. It's kind of damp down there, but it's the only area I have in my house that's really cool, especially during the summertime. And I'm starting to notice that a little bit. But the seal itself is fine, but I've been opening up a couple of them and I've been seeing this. Of course, I've been throwing them away. And when I initially started using them, they were fine. The insides were fine. And I will admit, a couple of them, maybe 4 or so jars, they had been reused. I reused the lids and didn't realize it. So if you look at this one, you would see right there how we open them. You can tell how we open them, and there's a little indentation. And I noticed the rest of them, because when I noticed that when the first one failed on me, I did have a couple that failed on me, and they were probably the ones we reused. But I checked all of them. The seals were fine, and there was no reused lids. So this is not a reused lid. It's only been opened once, and it's from that same batch. But I have no idea what's going on with it. I have no idea. The only thing I can try to guesstimate is that maybe I used too much vinegar in the water at the time. I don't know how that would affect inside the jar, but maybe it is. And see, this one, it is from a later time, but it's fine. This is off of a jar just like that, but there's nothing. I mean, obviously there's a little bit of grease on it from the actual hamburger itself, but yeah, it's fine. Same batch, and that's hamburger is fine. And the beans that I have been using, they smell fine. We've eaten a couple of them, but I don't want to continue that if we're going to get sick. I mean, I did 2 jars probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago, so I was thinking that if we were going to get sick, we would have been sick by now. And this is the last jar of everything else. It's either red beans or I've done it at a later time, but I've been coming across this in the last couple of jars. So if you can just pop down in the comments and tell me maybe what I'm doing wrong. Like I said, it was my first pressure canning session. And I mean, I've done other stuff, of course, like I've done the hamburger. I've done several other stuff in the pressure canner since then. I haven't had any problems, but I haven't redone beans because I went bean crazy and I did so many beans. So I want to can some more beans, but I don't want to, have this problem again. So please help me. Thank you so much for watching, and you have a good day.